Eastern, 9 p.m. Pacific, immediately following our coverage of El Salvador and Mexico. Headed the wrong direction by Durham, straight to Altidore, looking to cut. Out comes Benjamin. Altidore off to Johnson. Wood caresses it into the corner. It got stuck underneath Altidore, but then he makes a brilliant ball wide, laid off. Nice.
Number 7, Bobby Wood.
Great ball circulation, player movement, and then what a good ball by Bobby Wood. That's what he initially do. That was just a great orchestrated goal by Josie Altidore, finding Bobby Wood, and then just a wonderfully struck ball far post. You know where it starts, Phil? It starts with the engine room in midfield, Mr. Bedoya. The weighted ball perfectly in front of Acosta is so important. If that's a little bit behind him, a little.
It's the 12th smallest nation on Earth.
Really?
3rd smallest in the CONCACAF region. Only
is American Samoa a nation, Phil, or not?
That wouldn't count yet.
Okay.
You trying to start something?
I'm disappointed.
Zusi, glancing header the wrong way, and it's Beasler! Now he's got more to celebrate. The proud Papa nets a second.
The terrific sense from a header of the St. Vincent guys.
Now again, where was he at the time of the kick? Do they count that clearance as possession? And obviously the answer is yes. Played with intent by the defense, and Beasler back onside and in the score sheet. Matt Beasler goal is huge.
No, it is, Phil. It certainly is. On the road, getting into halftime, 1, 2, or 3 up is important. And that's okay with Brett. Almost 42nd minute. Let's go long. Let's fight for first and second balls, which the U.S. is. There we go.
In for Wood, lifts it over on the sombrero, heads it down and decked, and it's going to be a penalty. Flying in was Roy Richards, reaching into his pocket.
Strength, his first touch here with his head is sublime, and then that's an island tackle, I call that. Wow.
Azra Durham, the big number 20, was on the inside, probably the only goal scoring opportunity, but then again the triple punishment has been erased in the revised laws of the game. Still Roy Richards flying in, and a chance for Josie Altidore to get back on the score sheet in his return from 12 paces. Altidore, 3 quick steps and 1 lightning shot. The United States has stretched its lead to 3 as Altidore nets his 35th goal.
Shoelace. Rivals this, as you can see again. Shoelaces straight down the pike for a 3rd goal. The killer goal also just before halftime for St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
No trickery about it. Josie Altidore, raw power. Benjamin, and the U.S. will get it back. One substitute to use. You look at the bench, and if there is a lot of attention on Christian Pulisic, there's also on Jordan Morris. And without Dempsey, maybe a chance for him to shine. Zusi inside. Wood back for Kleshtin. In for Pulisic, who tucks it home. Oh, what a goal for the red, white, and blue. And the two substitutes combine to stretch the lead to
lush delivery into the channel. Great one. First-rate touch, followed by a stunning strike by Mr. Pulisic.
USA 4.
And
St.
Phil,
Vincent and the Grenadines 0.
203 at Clint Dempsey and Bobby Wood. 205 was Freddie Adu. 207 was Freddie Adu and Michael Bradley, Danny Satella. 209 was Dilly Duca. This kid is better than any of those players. And came back crying. I can't handle it. I miss my mother. Michael Bradley stuck with it. Goes to Bundesliga, eventually Italy, Serie A, and here he is.
Bobby Wood, well, far cry from Hawaii.
Certainly is. But he went at 14, 15. Took a huge gamble. Nobody heard about it. Good for him.
Pulisic in. Nice pass off. Sneaks it inside, and they return the favor. Kleshtin in full flight, and the U.S. has stretched it to 5.
I don't want to volumes. The hard part is great run by Pulisic, great run by hard run by Sasha Kleshtin. And again, the right way the ball on the ground. Look at head up, it's swiveling. Look at Sasha Kleshtin understanding space and timing. What a great goal by these two brilliant players. The problem is, Phil, we only have 2, 3, or 4 of those. So now, are you going to say we are that good? We can play teams off the pitch, finding good runs, great passes, and getting some good goals out of that.
Duplicating the 5-goal margin from the 6-1 in St. Louis, the largest shutout margin in more than a year when they beat Cuba 6-0. Zusi, Kleshtin on the turn, drops it to the top of the box. Pulisic, oh! He could hear the footsteps, but he didn't care. Pulisic with a brace, and it's 6-0 USA.
Pulisic was just a calm, collected, inside of the foot, far post finish.
And you know this as a player. How many players would hear the footsteps, know the defender's coming in, and to take the time to pass that into the goal?
There's not too many, Phil. That's why I've said this kid is